And we back. What's up, fellas and fellas? I guess that's the female version of that word. But anyway, we're back with our first review of Madden 18. And it's going to be the 70 overall running back for the Chicago Bears, Tariq Cohen. Got no reason or I don't understand why they have him as an 82 overall right here in this comparison, but he's a 70 overall and he goes for around 1,000 coins on the auction house. As you can see, I have him compared to LaShawn McCoy because honestly, he's like a little baby version of LaShawn McCoy. He's got good speed, he holds onto the ball, he doesn't fumble that often, he can run, he can catch, and most importantly, he can juke. But honestly, everybody and their mother can juke this year in Madden 18, including linemen and tight end. So it isn't that special, but I find that Tariq Cohen is pretty good at that as well. I also noticed that there's a threshold at catching at 70 catching. That's when most players are be able to make automatic open field catches. And while Tariq Cohen doesn't have that automatic catching threshold of 70, I found that he was pretty solid in the open field when you were trying to pass to him or stuff like that. So the first thing I took notice of is how well he holds onto the ball. He has that braces for all hits trait, which means that anytime he gets hit, he's gonna with any kind of hitter, big hitter or not, or high hit power or low hit power, he's going to cover the ball up, and that's going to prevent a lot of fumbles this year, especially in salary cap in the weekend league where fumbles happen a little bit more often. It's great to have a running back who you can depend on. I mean, you can see these hits whether he's juking, taking a big hit, or just a normal tackle. You see that he carries the ball and he covers the ball up, and he doesn't fumble that often. The only time I fumble with him, and I've had him since the beginning of the year, the only time I fumble with him is when I run him 5, 6 plays in a row. And at that point, honestly, pretty much any running back is going to fumble. He also has the fights for extra yards trait, so anybody who was worried about his height, he's only 5'6", or worried about his size doesn't have to worry about losing out those extra yards. As you can see here, most of the time when he gets tackled, he's going to fall for a bunch of extra yards. Now he's a smaller, elusive back, and he's not going to be the guy who's going to break 8 tackles and go for a run. Even though you see it's possible right there, that's not going to be the norm for him. Most of the time, he's going to be the slippery, elusive guy who's going to be able to get in and around tackles and in and out of holes. You see that play right there? He was small enough to get in between the tackles and get through holes without being grabbed on by the defender who's getting blocked. He's not going to be able to get that little arm shed tackle motion because he's so small. And he's able to weave in and out of holes like that. And as you can see, the juke works, but it's not nothing that special. I mean, honestly, everybody can juke this year. Tight ends, running backs, wide receivers, water boys, pretty much anybody can juke this year, man. So it isn't that special. So as you can see here, he's able to catch. I would only throw into him on first and second down. I wouldn't depend on him when like the game is on the line. If you got like a third and goal or a fourth down that you need to convert, he can make the catch, but I definitely wouldn't trust it to him every single time because even though he catches about 60 to 70% of his passes, there are going to be times where he doesn't make the catch. As you can see here, I didn't expect him to make that catch. I mean, he got hit while making it, but I mean, he's not a dependable pass catcher. He can do it, but it's not his forte or something like that. But I mean, honestly, I think everybody should be running Tariq Cohen unless you have the God squad. If you're playing salary cap, you should run him. If you're just starting out and you want a cheap running back who can do everything, I would go ahead and grab Tariq Cohen. That's it for this first review video. See you guys around next time. Peace.